Oh, oh, in your face! Ah! Sorry. What's going on, everyone? Danny here with My Pen is Purpose. Sports have always been a big part of my upbringing, basketball in particular. The greatest thing about sports is they teach us all sorts of life lessons. So here's my question. What can sports history's most successful teams teach us about marriage? Well, you gotta stay tuned to find out. Alright, so I said at the beginning that I was a big basketball fan. My favorite team back in the day, the Chicago Bulls. I mean, ask anyone I know. My room was wallpapered in Michael Jordan posters. I had Chicago Bulls t-shirts, socks, hats, boxer shorts. It was actually pretty sad, come to think about it. Either way, my point is, championship teams can show us lots of things about marriage. How about we start off with the Golden State Warriors? The Warriors were led by one of the best players in the NBA, who was also the MVP. And even though he was their leader, he wasn't always their best player. The Warriors won the championship with teamwork. They had some of the best ball movement of any team in history, and they easily defeated the short-handed Cleveland Cavaliers. In order for you and your spouse to be successful in marriage, you're going to have to work as a team. The Bible said that God created Eve to be a suitable helper for Adam. That means in order for him to be successful, he needed a team. Granted, they ended up getting kicked out the garden and cursed. But they didn't divorce. But the point is that God places you with your spouse to work together. Now, the husband's role may be a little different, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Teamwork is essential in marriage if the championship is in your future. Now, this would be the fourth of 5 championships for the Spurs.
Go, Spurs, go!
Wait a minute. We're not watching a game.
Oh!
The Spurs faced a young but talented LeBron James. And even though the Cavs were young, they were tough. But the Cavs were completely outcoached. And Tony Parker just went off. Let me ask you a question. Do you have someone mentoring you in your marriage? Someone to impart wisdom and guide you to success? Someone who might be able to give you a good game plan? Our ultimate coach is the Holy Spirit. He guides us in everything that we do. He empowers us to succeed. But we also need some assistant coaches. You need couples who have been there, done that, got the trophies. Couples who have played in some tough games and won. In order to win the marriage championship, you need some good coaching. New England Patriots have won 5 Vince Lombardi trophies. That's the championship trophy, in case you didn't know. With all 5 of those championships, they had great quarterbacks. Let me see. They had Tom Brady, and Tom Brady. In 2016, they thought Tom Brady was too old. Nope. He dominated like usual and led his team to their 5th title. Now, I know this can be somewhat of a controversial topic when we talk about leadership in marriage, but the fact of the matter is that God gave me a tremendous responsibility. 1 Corinthians 11:3 says this, "But I want you to understand that the head of every man is Christ. The head of his wife is her husband, and the head of Christ is God." I didn't write that. He did. Don't shoot the messenger. Now, does that mean I'm in charge? Yes. No. It just means that I have a huge responsibility to lead my family in the ways of God. It doesn't mean my wife doesn't have a voice. Trust me, her voice is pretty loud. Not in a bad way. I always say this. If I'm the head of my wife, then she's my backbone. She keeps me straight and upright. Without her, I would collapse. At the end of the day, God's going to look to me. And for us to win the championship, I got to demonstrate good leadership. The godly way. The 2016 Chicago Cubs, the model of perseverance. They ended a 108-year drought by winning the championship. 108 years. That's nuts. And they had to overcome some obstacles to do it. They were down 3 games to 1, but they persevered and pulled it out. I can't begin to tell you how many obstacles you're going to face in marriage. No 2 people are alike, and because of that, you're going to disagree. There will be lots of arguments. So how do we persevere in tough times? You can't do it alone. You're going to need a strong team around you. But let me tell you this, perseverance is the ultimate step to winning the championship. That's all the time I have today for My Pen is Purpose. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please continue to support us. And as always, go Spurs, go! That's not what I wanted to say. Thank you all for watching, and God bless you.
Bye! And always remember to share. And please give us 1 billion likes.
No, 1 trillion.